Disclaimer: I am not a professional artist, nor English is my first language. So there might be a lot of mistakes here, but I'm doing this to help beginner digital artists, and I really hope it's helpful for you. Welcome everyone. In this series, I am not going to teach you how to draw because that's a really hard subject. So it's going to be a bit hard to teach you from start how to do stuff and such. But what I'm going to do is give you a few tips and like advices on how to do it, like how I do it, and that way it's going to be easier if you're starting on digital art. I'm going to explain about sketches on this first episode, if we can call it that way. Well, moving on. What I do with I'm starting a drawing is I pick a really nice color, a color I like, not too saturated, and like that it's not eye bleaching. And what I do is I use the marker tool. 문자 왔습니다. That's my ringtone. I'm sorry. I first start with a marker, and the way is easier. I'm going to pick this color, and I always say that you have to do like shapes to put it up in a way. It's like I start with a circle, stabilizer 6. Fair enough. And then I draw, like I'm going to do it like looking at this side. So I'm going to do it here. And for the shape of the head, I do this. It's easier this way because if you do it like this, you're more prone to f it up. So I do it this way. Another tip, this is really important, to see if you're like keeping proportions well. I will suggest using this feature. I don't know, I'm working on pencil side too. I don't know which programs do you use, but I really think this feature must be in a lot of programs or something. And this way I see if it looks well. Like to me it looks well, so I'm going to keep drawing. I do kind of anime cartoonish style, so it just really depends on your style, but I do it this way. I shade a bit. Okay, important part now. I'm going to use different colors so you can see, but I don't normally use. I will suggest using different colors though, because that way you can see different stuff. I'm used to traditional art, so I tend to f up with that. But I really recommend doing this. I'm going to pick another color. Let's use green. Important. At times it's really hard to get the proportions of the shoulders and stuff, because if you do it this way, you are again prone to f up. So what I do is this. Straight lines, like, or curves. It depends on the position you're drawing your character, but I tend to do it like lines for the torso and chest. And then this is really useful. I didn't learn it when I just started drawing, but it's really helpful. I really recommend it. Making a 3D shape. How do I do this? This way. It's the easiest shit on earth. It's just literally one line. And this way you have like a 3D-dimensional shape, and that way you can like place better. And then hips. For the legs, I suck at legs, but I'm going to do my best. Oh, and yeah. To determine the center of the shape, you have to like follow the neck. So this way I'm going to pick oops, wrong layer. I'm going to pick this color. For the line in the middle, what I do is select another color and there. Well, this is an important tip. If you're learning anatomy, I don't know if this is correct. If I am not, let me know. But this is how I do it. I tend to measure like the hand, the arm, sorry, according to this. Like according to shape of torso and hips and such. I do know that your forearm is that the right word? And like the arm is consistent of the shapes, like they are like rectangles but with circles. I don't know how they are called. I'm going to mention this in the video, but English is not my first language, so I tend to up a lot. But a lot. They measure around the same thing. And hands. I do my own trick for them because I suck at doing like this, like sausage shaped. So I do them like if they were rectangles, basically squared. And the same again. Remember the 3D shape is really helpful. I really recommend keeping this in mind. Alright, we have our sketch. And now we turn the opacity around, I don't know, I tend to use it around 30 and 40% or something like that. But yeah. Okay, now the best part, that is drawing itself. I'm going to use this thing. Well, this is really goes by your style. Okay, first thing, I really suggest not doing like I do and being like put effort on your sketches, because it's like easier if you do things properly and place them like if you were doing a line art. I'm going to draw 7 from Mystic Manticore, so he doesn't have big eyes. Remember that eyes are usually placed around here. If not, you can do it a bit there. There looks better. They are around here. For the face, you don't have to follow the exact shape like this. There you can give it like the form of the face you're looking for. For what I know, the ears, they measure around the same depth. They go like almost the same place that the eyes. So I'm going to draw this. Eyebrows. The nose goes in the middle, like there. Glasses. I know they suck, but we are going to improve them later. I'm going to draw him with a cat t-shirt because why the not? I don't really know how to do wrinkles like properly, but I try. If you have any advice on there, you can always tell me. And what I do to fix it, like then again, I flip the picture, and then with the deform thing, you can find it here. Selection, resize, deform, rotate, freeform. I use deform. Alright, this arm looks a bit off, so I'm going to then you fix it. Like everything you don't think you like there, you fix it. There, I think it looks fair. Like not the best thing ever, but there. I am not good at drawing males at all. I should have picked like a female character, but I wanted to go like explore what I can't do well. So let's go with the liner. Then again, I am not the best at these things, so I will suggest looking out for other tutorials. But I'm going to try to explain you what I do. I use F515 lock. Well, another thing to keep in mind, I'm going to change window there.
문자 왔습니다.
This way you can see it better. I use 2 layers. I lock this one, like the sketch, unlock it. I create a new layer and I create 2 layers. I use this color that is like, let me show you. It is not black. I'm going to make it vibration. Like it has more like a pinkish tint or something like this. But you can pick any color. You can draw it with black. You can draw it with this color. You can pick another color that resembles something like black, but it isn't. Like a kind of dark color color. Like a darkish, like, yeah, you get it. It's like I explain and I try. Well, I use this is a custom brush I made. I'm going to let you know it's in min size, density 100%, miscellaneous. It has some sharpness. The size, I think you have this option on size 1 too, but the size I put it on 0. Like this way is like this. Oh. Like the pressure is it's like more like easier to adjust with your pen pressure. Okay, so let's move on to the line art. Oh, another thing, you can, but it makes it harder if you are like this. You have to throw lines like this. I'm going to use this. I'm going to do the hair. I like it. Okay, so now I'm going to explain you why did I use 2 layers. Because, let me see if this is proportion. There. Now I'm going to use this thing. It's called transfer the painting of the current layer into the next layer. I'm going to merge it to the empty layer, and I'm going to keep drawing. This way, if I use this, for example, I did this way I can erase it easier than if they were in the same layer. Some artists do the whole liner in 100 layers, but this is really comfortable for me, so I just do it this way. This way it's easier for me, and it's the same result, pretty much. Okay, I don't know what the I'm doing with the hands, but I'm trying. For the eyes, what you can do is basically do it in the same layer and then color it, or do it in several layers. Same thing goes with the glasses. You drop them in different layers. I'm going to give it a basic color, and then I'm going to show you how you can color the line art. Okay, so now we have our line art and the base color. I'm not going to explain how to color in this video, but I'm probably going to make another one to explain how to color and such. So I'm going to teach you this trick I have for line art so it looks better. It's basically coloring the line art. I color from the inside of the drawing, the lines, like these parts and such, are like the line color black, which color, whatever color you use. So let's start. This is an important thing. You don't have to do it in opacity 100%. I will suggest do it in 50% opacity setting as like, because that's how I'm used to do it. There. Alright, so new layer, clipping group, opacity 50%, and color this way. Remember that for this trick I don't color the outside, but you can do it. It really depends of it's a matter of taste, basically. Whatever you think is fits better your drawing. And this is how it's supposed to look if you already color the lines. I really hope you can understand me because I suck at explaining. But yeah, this is basically the main tips I can give you about sketches and line art.